entitled Red Flags. Red flags. Red flags. I've realized that many people see red and call it green, because many of you don't even know what each color on a traffic light symbolizes. Many of you don't know what each color on a traffic light symbolizes. And even if you even know, you don't even know when your relationship color has changed. Many people see green. That is why when you're driving a car and you're on the road, some people disobey the traffic light because why? They do not understand the rules that should guide their life. They don't understand the rules of driving. The same way they do not understand the rules that should guide their life. So any color is color, any man a man, any woman is woman. So even when they see a color, because they think love is blind, they are color blinded. Because they think love is blind, they are color blinded. And I tell people, love is not blind. You are the one who is blind to the love that has sight. So when you do not understand what color symbolizes, when you don't understand what color represents on a traffic light, so many of the times people make a mistake and then they move. I've been there. I remember years ago when I not really so far, I was just learning how to drive, and I was driving one day. I was in my husband's protocol though, but somehow I just probably was just anxious. And there was this FRC, Federal Road Safety Commission, they were on the road. And somehow it had ticked red, but I passed because it was showing yellow. Somehow I just made a mistake and they heard me. They heard me and then delayed us for hours. Thank God we had kind of news one person or the other. They were already like banning the car to their station and all of that. What am I saying? Many people are victims of such situation. Spend long time in relation that they could have quit. Goalless relationships. Relationship without deadline. Relationship that never transitions. Is only complicated every time. So they stay there because they do not know the traffic. They don't know the colors. They remain in relationship. They don't even know which ship. They just call it relationship. There are people who are in relationship, but the people you are in relationship with, they are not aware that you are in a relationship with them. There are ladies who are in a relationship with a guy, but the guy is not in a relationship with you, but you are the only one in a relationship. May God deliver you today. So one of the things from this scripture we have read says, but mark this. There will be terrible times in the last days. People will be lovers of themselves. Lovers of money, boastful, proud. I want to start by talking about people who are lovers of themselves. Types of people who are lovers of themselves. Number one, people who are lovers of themselves are people who are not givers. Number one, people who are not givers. Say, mark this, there will be terrible times. So when you're in a relationship with someone who is not a giver, just know that you're in your terrible time. Relationship is terrible. Mark this. So when it says mark, it means you should not ignore it. Many people have been too casual and ignored certain signs and have become casualties in marriage. I've realized as a marriage counselor that the very issues that people experience in marriage, there was a root cause. It didn't start in marriage, it started in the relationship, but you were ignorant. And so you carried it because you think that the signs that you are seeing in relationship the person will change automatically. So you carry those signs inside because you were casual about it. You end up becoming a casualty in marriage. And not just that, the attitude you are seeing, which means signs, becomes magnified in marriage. Why? Because when you are close to someone, the character becomes boldened, becomes loud, becomes magnified. That's why when you see a little ant, it's very tiny, put a tiny item on the ground. When you put a microscope close to it, what happens? It looks really big. The same thing happens with attitude that you have ignored, bad attitude. By the time you get married to the person, it becomes really bold, becomes very big. That's why you see, but I didn't know that the thing was there before. No, it was there. You're the one that did not see it. You don't understand that closeness to an attitude means loudness. It means boldness. It means bigger. So one of the people who are lovers of themselves are people who are not givers. So when you're in a relationship with someone who is not a giver, just know that you are in a terrible relationship. For God so loved the world that he did what? When you're talking about giving, I'm not just talking about money. You give communication, time, communication. that the highest form of intimacy is sex. Have you ever seen, do you ever take your time to wonder why a prostitute can have sex and not talk and leave and collect their money? Because why? They're not intimate with you, they just came for their business. I have seen people who are married, they just have sex and never talk. The highest form of intimacy is not sex, it is communication. That is why it is companionship, not sexualship. What does it mean? It means that if there is no communication existing amongst partners, there cannot be companionship. So the only way we can ship being companions is that we are communicating. Communication is what brings intimacy, it's not sex. Communication. So when you're in a relationship with someone and the person does not call you in 1 week, what are you both doing? You don't understand. The guy is busy. You don't seem to understand. This guy is very busy. He's such a busy fellow. Do you know what he does? Tell me what I don't know. Really? You don't understand. He's so busy. Before he does it, now he first busy pass. He does this. Then for the lady, the one that won't paint me is that a guy will send the lady airtime. The lady still don't have time for him. What? But you're burning your airtime. You will keep on buying airtime. Yet the girl does not have time for you. With your airtime, she will even call you. She'll be giving excuses. And you say you're in love. You love with who? Your phone? You transfer data for her, yet she will refuse to agree to dates with you. Communication. When you cannot give communication, you are not in a relationship. You can't give communication, you are not in a relationship. You say, oh, the person is. Let me tell you something. Anybody who loves you will give time to you. That's one of the signs. One of the signs to know whether a marriage or relationship is shaking is that you no longer give time to yourselves. No matter how busy. In fact, it's in the business that is a test whether the person values you. It's not in idleness that you know your value. It's in business. When the person is idle, the person can be calling 10 times. Even you'll be bored. Have you eaten? Have you slept? Have you? Somebody's talking to you. Say, I thought you were sleeping. I don't understand. You guys don't have anything you're talking about because both of you are idle. But when you are busy, you now know that your relationship really has value, contents. So it's in business that in 24 hours, person can create time for you, then you know that you are valuable to the person. No matter how busy. Person can sneak out. It means that the person is thinking about you. But when you are there, 24 hours, the next day like that, 7 days. Even you, when you have not talked with God, won't you feel dry? The same way when in relationship there's no communication, there's dryness. And that's to tell you that the person loves himself. When people love themselves and cannot love you, such a relationship will break. Why? Because it takes two selfless people to make marriage work. It takes selflessness, not selfishness. So when I love myself enough, I cannot give love to the next person. I cannot inconvenience myself for the other person. Then I'm not ready to get married. I'm not ready to build a successful relationship. So the first thing, the person must be able to give communication, give time for you. And please, ladies, don't not spend time now wasting the person's time saying, oh, the person called you twice a day, the person should still be calling you. You want them to be calling 10 times a day. You don't have timetable for your life. Because some ladies become too demanding unnecessarily, and you also lose out on the potential person. You say a person should be calling 10 times. I don't understand. You don't have work. Because I have to break it down. Because when I say give time, say, hey, I'll go and tell that guy now. Did you hear? Yeah, give time. And when I tell you to call me, the person has called you twice. The person is wondering. Those person work in MTN. Even MTN customer care, they don't call like that. Person will call you again, up to like 7-10 times. Person is calling you. It shows that you are idle. You don't have anything you are doing. And before you know, the person begins to see you as a liability, not an asset. So you are one who is just needy, not needed. Over time, the relationship becomes boring. No, that's what liability does. Liability is a lot of demand. You always spend demand. But assets bring value. You enjoy it when you have assets. It's productive for you. But when it's liability, what do? It's like you're always carrying you up and down. You're like a walking debt. So you must give. You must give time. And do not understand what giving time. That's why I'm breaking it down. So you must give time to who you love. Number 2, you must give gifts. Yeah, shouting very important, but you've never bought somebody gifts. You know, it's very easy to collect, but not to give, not to contribute. Some people like to collect. If I say especially ladies, oh, why did you come for us today? But it's the truth. We like to collect. Many ladies are more of consumers than contributors. And consumers never grow companies. Because they always withdraw, never depositing. The bank account will be empty now. So if you're only a withdrawer, you're going to dry up the relationship. So you too, when I talk about giving gifts, I don't just mean just the guy. You as the lady, you must give gifts. That's the relationship with my husband. I will get him gifts, even though he tells me now that the gift I was buying doesn't understand those kind of suits I was doing. But I got him suit that was suiting his life then, and that's he used to tease me, but I mean, in my states, my level, I was trying. I wasn't waiting for him. He has to give me, he has to do the same thing with him. Even though it wasn't boxed up, because when you talk about gift, you think that the thing has to be big. No. In the little that you have, give gifts. No matter how small. My husband will get me biscuits, I appreciate it. That's why you must not be in a relationship with someone who doesn't appreciate your level. Guys, don't go after someone that's a level that is bigger than you too. Some guys, you are too greedy. Know your size, know your level. He will get me something. I remember one time he got me a wristwatch. It was not even second grade. But the way he packaged it and all. Don't just give gifts. Know how to present gifts. Just do it anyhow. It's not today that it's your birthday. Take. As if you are giving a garbage. Take. Give gift in a presentable way. Don't also all just give gifts only on birthdays, the other days. So I not be giving only annual gifts. It's true, like once in a year people are born now. I mean, they born you twice. It's annual gift. After this year till next year again, you now start saving. What are you buying? Come on, handkerchief. Also know what the person needs. Even if you cannot buy what the person needs, buy something close to it. Like me, I'm a gift person too. That's one of my love language. But my top love language is act of service. Then my second is gift. But don't not buy me gift. Buy what I need. If you buy me gift, just be there stored up. I won't dash it out. But just be observant to know what I need. Now, if you cannot buy the person what the person needs, buy something close to it. Be interested in knowing what your partner. I'm interested in knowing what your partner. I'm not just teaching relations. I'm talking about marriage too. Because we are all. I'm not going to get married. I want to be a eunuch. So it's very important. You must give gifts. And it's not a one-sided thing. It's for both the guys and the ladies. Number 3, under giving gifts, give support. Give vision support. Give vision support. Listen, this is one of the ways to know if someone is suitable for you. You tell a guy that, you know what, I love being a tailor. The guy tells you, I can't imagine telling people out there that my wife to be is a tailor. My sister, flee. It's not only form of sexual appearance you flee from. Flee from vision inhibitors. flee. I didn't say walk. I said flee. You know how to flee. Sometimes you leave your heel behind. Because a man or a woman who will not support you will break you. So the Lord God says it's not good that the man should be alone. I'll make him a helper fit, suitable for him. In other words, the person who fits you, the person that can support what you are doing. So the next thing is, before you can identify a red flag, you too, you need to know what are you doing. Don't be so quick to look for who is the person. Look for who are you in Christ. Because that's the problem. You can never know a red flag until you know what you will need as a person. Who are you? Who are you? Many of you just stand and look and say, the only thing you know about yourself is your spec. You have hips, you have good bum bum. But beyond, you have front, you have back, you have all of that. You have your... That's all you know. If you have some girls, the only thing that makes them have identity is their look. That's what Pastor C said is the only asset. Let me tell you something interesting. Any responsible man, a visionary, let me talk to you. They can get married, admire your spec, but my dear, content in your brain is what sustains. A man can be attracted to you how you look, but you see what you have sustains his attraction. I'm telling you, looking from my experience, my husband, if you like dress in a certain way and all, he appreciates it or likes you, your look, oh my wife, you're beautiful. But you know what? When you don't have this, you can't, your tank is empty. No, when they are conversing, you know, content is more sexy than your look. I'm telling you. So when you're there, you just take a look, you just do your makeup. My sister, my brother, what are you made up of? It's beyond makeup. If you don't know what you are made up of, you don't know what the flag the guy is carrying or the lady is carrying. That's the truth. Yeah, that's how you're like, oh, I got married, I didn't know that he couldn't support my ministry. You did not know who you were. That's why you did not know who he was, who was going to be. You didn't know who you were. You were too quick to say yes when you didn't have your own doing, but you were saying yes, I do to somebody. That's the truth. So at the end of the day, you say yes on emptiness, and now you're getting married. In marriage, you're like, you're identifying you. But at the end of the day, the person you're identifying you, but the person cannot support what you have identified. Because the person is not on the same road. You can't two work together except they do what? How do you know doesn't agree with you? Is that you need to agree with what God has made you up of. You must agree with it. There are people who already know what God has told them, who they are in Christ, but they have refused to agree with it. When you don't agree with what God has put in your assignments, you cannot know who is assigned for you. You can't know. You must accept yourself. Accept where you are going to in life to know who will accept you. Acceptance makes you know which attraction you should sustain. He must accept you. So that when you see a vision supporter, you know. It's not in theory. There are people that come and meet you, you know, oh, wow. Because I need to let you know the signs. Red flags are not written on the head, though. You need to observe. So that you not scoop ice cream and scoop away yourself. And say, oh, you don't understand. He's so nice and caring. He got me custard ice cream. Yet the relationship is cold. Custard ice cream. You can't save money and buy custard ice cream for yourself. That's why when you go, you can't ask relevant questions. Because your mouth is, custard. Oh my God. I feel chills all over. Holy Ghost have not given you chills before in your room. I feel chills. What was I saying, Joe? So you can't know. That's the truth. Because why? You have not identified you as a person. You cannot observe, because you must observe this thing. Red flag is not on the head. You need to observe by having, somebody tells you, you know what? Because it's not in theory, that's what I was saying. Yeah. Somebody tells you, like, I'm going to be a music minister. You know, and really, music minister. Oh, wow, awesome. It's not lip service, so you will know. You will see some practical things the person is doing. Like, wow, are you not going to go for rehearsals? Can we be sending you things, materials? There must be something you are seeing the person is dropping on the table that shows support, not just lip service. People are very smart. You need to be wise. They can smartly go into your heart and like, wow, be wowing you while you are going with the compliments. Wow you. And you will never see anything practical. I didn't really know why. My husband was the one that pushed me, but I had an idea. And then when we got into relationship, we'll be like, so you watch this thing. Watch this. He will ask me questions. He will say, go and read this book. Go and do this. So I knew that this man was not just a husband, he was a bridegroom from relationship. Because there are many men, but there are few bridegrooms. In fact, there are many husbands, but few bridegrooms. This is how you know someone that is going to support your vision. You go and be a visionary. Rather than jump into different relationships and they are breaking your heart. My sister, my brother, sit down and say, who am I? Who am I? Go and build capacity so that you will know who is capacitated for you. Go and build capacity for yourself. And build capacity. Attend conferences, not only this one. Go on YouTube. If you are a baker, go and invest in yourself. Leave here. Leave bone straight when you are not straight in your vision. Leave all those ones. Those things will come when you have built capacity. Let me tell you something. Visionaries attract support. So leave all this cream. You're not buying the latest cream you should have bought. You're not buying the latest organic. Leave those things. Go and build you. Build you so that when that person comes, person knows that you're not marrying a mediocre. Go and build you. Let me tell you something. Marriage is boring when your purpose is not in view. So I was telling somebody we're having a meeting on Sunday. We went to minister in a church in Lagos. So we're just sitting there. I said, sometimes I just sit there and look. I say, hey, if me and my husband we did not have purpose, I don't know whether we will still be. Honestly, because sometimes you just come back home and like, what are people talking? There's really no purpose. Marriage will be very boring. After giving birth to children, after that, what next? My husband was asking me the question years ago. One just got me and says, Anwinli, I don't want you to be Anwinli Ojeikere just in the kitchen. What else about it? I thought it was just pushing me hard. Until I realized after years after, thank God I picked the push. And I asked myself, I said, if me and this man were not doing purpose, I don't know whether I will be doing togetherness by now. I'm telling you the truth. So you just get married and after giving birth to children, what next? What next? So you sit down and build you, upgrade, update you. Don't be outdated. You know how apps hang when you're not updating it. Update your brain. Sit down, get books, live here. When I was younger than this, not in this year, I couldn't afford some kind of hairs. And it didn't make me unbeautiful, if there's any English like that. It didn't make me unattractive. It didn't. It did not. I was building me gradually. I couldn't afford relaxer kits. It didn't make my hair ugly. Leave hips, leave all this one. Go and build you. Build you. So that you can know your vision supporter. You need to build it so that you too can also be a vision support to someone else. When you go out and hang out with people, some of you, because you're not building you cannot have conversations. It's not because you are shy. It's not because you are shy. You don't know what to say, no content. I don't know what to say. And I say, oh, I'm just a quiet person. It's a lie. That's not your temperament. You're not quiet anything. You're just lacking content. So you don't know what to say. These are things on people who are not givers. You must give communication, give gifts, give vision support. That's how to know someone who is a giver. When you don't give you all of these things, then you know that this person is not a giver. Make sure you identify this kind of person. Number 2, types of people who are lovers of themselves. First thing I said was people are not givers, and I identified 3 points under that. Number 2, they can't see you grow above them. They are competitors, they don't compliment you. When I was single, I had someone that I was hanging out with. I think this should still be on that vision. I had somebody I went out with. I went out on a date with the person. And while I was in the E3, I heard the guy receiving call. I was talking to someone. I said, me? I can't marry somebody that his salary is bigger than me. I can't marry a woman that her salary is higher than mine. No, I can't stand it all. The guy wasn't talking to me. The guy was going to propose to me. Me, I already had no in my head. Before I put the proposal in front of her, I was listening intently to the conversation. I didn't need to have a board meeting with him. You know, many times you want to wait for the right time, bring confrontational question. You need to just observe. He may not be conversing with you, he's conversing with someone else. What's he saying? Hey, I didn't know. He didn't tell me that. No, he told somebody else. What did you hear? When I heard it, I already had an answer for him before the proposal came. So when he proposed, I was not confused. Hey, I don't know what to say. I said no because I can't tell what my level will be. If you're actually my bridegroom, you should be comfortable enough to see me exceed you. That's why it's bridegroom. So if you groom me, I can exceed you. It's bridegroom. So if you are grooming the bride can exceed you. So you need to watch out for those things. Those are red flag. Every time people are telling you, oh, well, you're doing so well, he never sees you. She never sees you do well. Never. I know a couple that when the woman was doing PhD, the man, it's not because he had a dream of PhD, and it's not because the woman was inspiring him. Why? Because he was competing with his wife. In fact, we had someone. See, let me also say this. We had somebody that the man wanted a pastor as wife. He now married one. You know how people think that similarity in gifting is defined as suitability? It's not. Somebody can have similar gifts with you, doesn't mean they are suitable for you. But you can have differences in gifting, but the person supports you. It's similarity in support, not similarity in giftings. That's why you see a music minister looking for another music minister, a preacher looking for a preacher. The man said he's looking for a wife as pastor as wife. He now married this woman. He wake up on Sunday. The woman says she wants to have her own ministry. She's going to her own church. The man is going to. Because why? It was a union of two competitors, not two people that can complement themselves. So their marriage became a wrestling ground. So you need to watch out for it. Don't say, you need to watch out for it. Is the person competing with me or is the person complimenting? You will see the signs. Don't be ignorant. You will know. Never cheers at you. The lady never cheers at you. Always running you down. Comparing you with other people. That's a sign. They that compare themselves with others are not what? Can't stand your success. Can't. Even you, when you can't stand other people's success, you're also a red flag. Because this is not just about relationship. You need to identify it. Let me tell you. When we talk about relationship, it's easy to just speak out the spot in a partner. Talking about other people, your friends, even your enemies. Even your enemies. People you don't like. When you can't stand their success, you are a red flag. It means that you cannot stand other people growing above you. That's why Pastor Ioma talked about it, design. Why? Because observation may not do much, but discernment will make you decide. Discernment to make you see beyond flesh, to make you see beyond, because they can even form like they support you, they can form like they're cheering you up, but they're only doing, but the inside, their motive is bad. The Lord weighs the motive of our heart. So it means that somebody can have a good appearance but have a bad motive. So you must watch out for it. Number 3, they're ungrateful. They always want to make you a victim. They never say thank you. I think I've said it somehow. Never say thank you. People who are lovers of themselves, they are ungrateful. Never say thank you. They never say thank you. It's always like, is it what your mates are doing? You see what you have done more now? You can't buy me iPhone 15. You can't buy yourself iPhone 15. You can't buy me iPhone 15. You can't buy me the latest iPhone. You can't even pronounce it well, self. You're ungrateful. Never say thank you. Those kind of people will kill you. They will destroy you. You can never grow your finance with those kind of people. You can never be stirred up to do more, because appreciation brings multiplication. Number what? Number 4, they value your sexual pleasure to your purity drive. I need to break this down. They value your sexual pleasure to your purity. I've come to realize that when people tell you, when you come into a relationship and they say, you know what? You tell someone, say, let's not have premarital sex. Let's not have premarital sex. The person will tell you, oh, okay, I support. I agree with us. Let's not have premarital. You need to also decide to know if they really agree. You know why? Somebody can say yes to your purity drive, but the person is having sex, cheating on you outside with somebody else. That's one. Number 2, they will tell you, oh, yes to premarital sex, but you know what? We can be doing other things. No, we have what they call sexual relations. So there's something called outer course. So we cannot have penetrative sex, but there's the other things we can do. We can smoosh. We can have out there. Do you know that there are people who have experienced orgasm, but they did not experience, they've not done penetrative sex? It's called outer course. What people call dress sex. So you are on the person and you are getting orgasm, but yet there's no penetrative sex. I've seen virgins who say they are virgins, but they have done all manner of sexual relations, but just that the hymen has not been broken. So you need to understand it. We can do other things. You know, if you don't do other things, relationship will be dry. Then you now say, I don't want the relationship to be dry now. Then you not go ahead. Then I say, oh, you know what? But we can live together. Nothing will happen. We stay in this room. You can stay in this room. Why are you deceiving? Can a man take fire in his words and not be what? You need to also check their motive. The reason why they are saying, oh, yes to premarital sex, is it because they are scared of making you pregnant? Or because they value God? See, why is it very important for this? Especially this last thing I mentioned. So that you can know if this person fears God. Somebody can say yes to premarital sex and say, oh, we shouldn't do it. But the reason for it is because the person is scared of being pregnant. Some people are more scared of pregnancy than their fear for God. More scared of what their parents have to say, what friends have to say. You must check it. You must test it in your spirit. What friends have to say? What will my parents say? Hey, I have a position in church. You are more scared of losing your position than losing the presence of God. You're scared. You must check it. What fear does it? Who does the person really fear? Is it fear for position? Is it fear for friends? What is driving the person's purity? What's driving the purity? Is it fear for God? Oh, on social media they will tell you, oh, you know what, we shouldn't have sex. But what kind of content are they posting? What are they watching in secrets? We can't have sex, but he's doing porn. You must ask all those questions and you must test. Don't just listen to the answers. Test the answers. Test the answers in spirit. Test the answers in spirit. And number 5, which may likely be my last, they are not kingdom servants. They are not kingdom servants. They are not kingdom servants. If you look at Ruth and Boaz's story, it's easy for you to say, God, I need a man like Boaz. I need a lady like Ruth. Give me Ruth. Give me Ruth. Give me Ruth. Give me Boaz. Give me Boaz or I die. But you have not died to self. Servants are selfless. Who are they serving? Are they planted in church? Are they serving there? One of the things that drew my attraction for my husband is he was a rugged servant. This is what I'm saying, it's not cliche. Servants they come daily to God where their hearts is tested, where they are dying to flesh daily. What are they serving? Servants honor spiritual authority. Servants are not looking for positions. They are going the extra mile. Ruth wasn't looking for Boaz, for your information. So that you're not serving in choir because you are doing strategy. I want to serve in choir so that a man will see me there. Hello? Your strategy has failed you with all the serving in choir or ushering. Yet you are experiencing different heartbreak. Because you have not truly served the God that does not break hearts. Ruth was not looking for Boaz. She was in a strange land. She will go to a field and remember her mother-in-law. She didn't have any gain. She wasn't. Naomi had 2 daughters-in-law. Two. Oprah thought twice. Oprah looked at all the pigs. Naomi said, no children, no. Even if I get to a particular age, the child, will you wait? Oprah wasn't bad. She was not just a committed servant. There is the casual servant and there is the committed. She looked at all the conditions presented because, let me tell you something, servants don't have option. They are not there for anything. Like Meshach, Shadrach, and Abednego. They say, even if God, that servant, even if we're still here. Even if man not come, we are here. Even if woman not come. So they are not quitting on rehearsals because they are kingdom servants. They are not quitting on position because they are kingdom servants. They are there. Ruth did not turn back. She said, your God will be my God. Your people shall be my people. She didn't know the end of her life. She didn't know what will turn out, but she went. That's what servants. That's who servants are. Why is it important to look out for this kind of people? Because let me tell you, they will serve you in marriage. It is easy to penetrate the heart of the man who is already serving God. It's easier. So you go to God when there's a crisis. When the Bible says the heart of a king lies in his hands and it's only wherever he wishes, it is easier to turn the heart of a servant. The eyes of God. Through the hands of God. She wasn't looking for Boaz. It was servitude that got affluence attracted to her. Affluence got attracted to a servant. Boaz was affluential. So the prayer is not give me Boaz. The prayer is give me a heart of service. Give me a heart of service. I came from a broken home. I round off with this. I saw a pattern in my family. It was tough. Everybody getting married. We weren't doing well. People were not even really getting married. It was a strange pattern. And I remembered it was tough for me because I didn't want marriage at the time. I became like almost a tomboy. I hated men with a passion. And one of the days I told myself, I said, okay, I don't know where I will be. I don't know how far we go. But I say, Lord, I will give my heart to you. I will give all of me to you. And the bid, let me tell you, in the bid of serving him, something in my life was beginning to shift, to drop. I was serving him not knowing where I would go to. I was serving him not knowing who I would be. I was serving him in a church not knowing whether I will find my husband in that church. I was giving my all because I was already coming from a place. And I told myself, I will serve him till I die. I'll serve him. And I was there serving. And that was when, in the bid of serving, that's when my husband found me. I wasn't looking for him. I'm not saying don't look for, but can you go beyond looking for and give your service to God? Don't serve your pastor, serve God. So that when your pastor fail you, you won't say, hey, my pastor that I trusted. No, it is serve God. Don't misinterpret it. She wasn't serving Naomi. She was serving the God in Naomi. She said, your God will be my God. If she was serving Naomi, she probably would have quit. Look for that man or woman that is a dogged servant of God. The person may not be there yet, but the person is growing in serving. You can see the passion. It's not pledge. Not that people come out and they want to pledge. One of the signs to know who is not saved, they always want accolades to their name. They come out to receive pledge, but they want pastor to identify them. They're not servants. So there's a difference between eye service and service. They may be close, they are not the same. When you see pastor around, that's when you want to clean. That's when you want to pick debts. That's eye service, that's not service. If they don't give you mic to sing in front, you will not come for rehearsals. You need to be a servant to identify a servant. Boaz was one. That's why he was able to identify Ruth. Because service carries a fragrance. When you are a servant, you don't need to say I'm a servant. It rubs off. People see, they will know that this one, this person, there's a fragrance, an aroma this person is wearing is attractive. It smells. It's not you saying it. Leave matter of relationship. Leave all those one. Say, Lord, give me a heart to serve you. Give me a heart that yearns after you daily. Give me a heart that is killed for you. So that when you see one who is serving God, you will know. But you, let it start from you. Because 2 Timothy 3 verse 1 to 5 that we read, it says, there are people who have a form of godliness but denies its power. So a servant can have a godly appearance but they are not godly. A person can have a godly appearance but they are not godly. It says having a form of godliness but denying its power. Have nothing to do with such people. Somebody can look like holy but not holy. Some can look spiritual but not spiritual. Somebody can look like, that's why it can be eye service, but you call it service. It can look like having a form of godliness but denying its power. Apostle Paul said, "What the thing I speak is not of words. It's not of what? Words, but words." When you are drawn in service and addicted to service, power becomes your product. Power to design. Power to test. Power to investigate. Power, you just know. Power makes you become. When you are a servant, the more you serve him, the more power comes upon you. Can you rise on your feet and say what? Alabrana Manash. Listen, Pastor Ioma preached it. So listen, one of the things that is lacking in this generation, I tell you, is knowing the voice of God. Inability to design. People are making costly mistakes because they are lacking discernment that is leading to their deception. People are calling people that they should call parasites partners. People are calling what is not right because it looks like right, they call it right. The ways of a man be seemingly right. So in other words, somebody can act right doesn't mean the person is right. You need to hear God in this generation. Because why? There are too many things trending that looks like truths. Too many things trending on social media. That's why you must give your heart to serving God so you can know who is from God. This morning I want you to pray and say, Lord, give me a heart that serves. The Bible says a broken and a contrite heart I will not despise. Father, a heart that serves. I know this is a love meeting, relationship meeting, but you see, the person of love is the person of God. For you to know who loves, who has love, is to love God. For you to know who fears God is for you to fear Him. And for you to have wisdom, discernment is to fear God, because the fear of God is the beginning. So my sense comes alive when I fear Him. Can you raise your voice this afternoon? This is a business between you and God. You didn't come for me, you came to see Jesus. And say, Lord, give me a heart. One of the things God told me that we do is that we baptize people with His freshness. Come on, raise your voice. Give me a heart of service. Give me a heart to dine with you. Give me a heart to be lost in you. Give me a Jesus. I want to be able to hear you. As your man said, there is something called hearing ears. See eyes. See eyes, hearing ears. I want to be able to hear your voice. I want my heart to be yielded to you. I want to be able to see you. I want to be able to love you, Jesus. I beg you, open your mouth. Listen, let me tell you something. I asked my mom, I said, why did you choose my dad? She said she wished she had known God better. I came from a broken. When I come into a meeting, I tell you to pray. I know what I'm saying. I came from a broken home. I saw my dad literally beat my mom to the point where she almost lost her eye. I know what I'm talking about. When I come into a relationship meeting, I tell you to pray. She told me one day, said, I wish I had known God better. She got into marriage. She got pregnant out of wedlock. Got into marriage. My dad, 5 girls, gave birth to 5 of us through CS. My dad abandoned her in the hospital with a 5th child. My sister told me a few days ago, she was crying in my room. She said, one day I cried so hard in the kitchen. I said, God, do I really have a father? I know what it is like to come from a broken home. I know it's like to see your parents apart. I know it's like to see your parents. I had to leave. When I left and my parents were separated, I told myself, God, I can't make this mistake. I gave myself to prayers. I said I will not choose blindly. I will give myself to service so that my daughter will not suffer the consequences. Because it's painful to come from a broken home. It's painful, it's sad. There is a reality that dawns on you. The children suffer it. Don't make the mistake your parents made. You are here, you are saying, God, I wish my parents were not separated. You can turn things around. You can change it. You have the power in you. Can you open your mouth and say, Lord, give me seeing eyes. Give me hearing ears. Let my heart hear for you. Raise your voice, I beg you. a close friend. Her ministry died the very moment she got married because her husband could not support her. What have you been doing? Who are you? That's why you must open your eyes and say, Lord, give me seeing eyes and hearing ears. Give me a heart that yearns for you. Even if you get married to the right person, your spouse cannot satisfy you. You need God. You need Him in and out of season. It's only Him that can satisfy you.